everyone, and welcome to another episode of Fuel the Adrenaline Outdoors. I'm Dustin, and this is Hunter, and we're in the woods here. We're going to show you guys the Extreme Outdoor Products harness, and we're going to be using it with the Hawk Helium sticks and platform, and we're going to show you guys a little bit about it, and we're going to get Hunter in it for the first time. So
no, we're not.
We'll get him in it. So you guys are going to stay tuned. It should be absolutely hilarious when he decides to get in it, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we have here is the Hawk Helium stick with the platform. This is what I'm going to be using this year. I don't know completely all the logistics on it, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to use it. This is going to be my first season actually hunting out of it. I used it a couple times last year, but not solely. I plan on trying to use this as my primary stand, so we're going to give it a shot. I don't know. I have some strap-on pegs and stuff. I might be using those in just a one stick. I haven't decided yet. But these are pretty neat. They're super packable. You just push the pegs back up in. They fold out and give you your steps. And there's one on each side, so it doesn't matter if you're righty or lefty. They're going to fit you. You can use both of them, which I really like. If you're hanging another stick or something, you can stand up on the top peg and then hang. But this holds together with just two of these pins here. It makes it super easy. This then pops off and you can stick all your sticks together. And then to put it back on, it's quiet. And it, once again, if I don't drop them all. And once again, the pegs just go in. Okay, so how to hang this stand. You just kind of give it a rough adjustment on how big you think the tree is. We're going to use this tree here. It's pretty straight. And there's a little loop here and a little loop here. And you put it around this button. So what we're going to do is one side's around the button. The other side, you're going to stick this to the tree. And then you take that little button and you loop it over. And then you just give it a good cinch. And then you push down. And just like that, it stands up. Alrighty, so one of the most important parts is the lineman belt for the saddle harness. So I have my lineman belt tied on one of my loops here. And then it comes out, so I'll wrap this around the tree and I'll be able to hook it right here on this other loop. So we're gonna get up in the tree and I'll show you. So before you get up in the tree, you're gonna toss your lineman belt over and you're gonna hook it. Now, this feels pretty good, but if I wanted to make it tighter or looser, all I got to do is pull or loosen, so that way you're tied to the tree. But I want to be a little tighter than this. Okay. Alright, so right about here is where I want it. It's going to be different for every person, but you want to have it above you, about shoulder height, so that way when you climb it's going to be back down about waist height. So I'm going to jump up in here and then I'll grab the tree and pull my lineman belt up, and then we'll stand up on here, and now my lineman rope is up. So next I'm going to reach into my little pouch here and pull out a second rope. Now what we're going to do with this second rope is we're going to put it about just above our lineman's rope, and we're going to tuck it across. Here. So now that's going to be your tree strap. Now, whenever you're ready, you're going to hug the tree. I'm going to tighten mine up quite a bit. I am going to unhook my lineman's belt. going to wrap it around me. Now there is a better way to do this, but this is just the way I do it. And then hook your bridge to your tree strap. And then tighten this little screw up so it doesn't come loose. So now you just have to tighten it up to the desired length. And now I'm all hooked up and hooked in, and I can shoot 360 degrees all around the tree. Especially if I put one of those strap pegs over here, I can then swing around the tree and I'll be able to stand over there. So that was one of my thoughts on, putting together the strap-on pegs with this stand across, but it'll also help me stay compact because it's only a little strap and a peg, and you strap it to the tree, and I'll be able to go up and carry everything in my little pouch here, and I'll be up the tree without a problem. These are super comfortable. I really do like this saddle. Like I said, I did use it a couple times last year to see what I thought of it, and I do like it. The sticks, the only issues that I was having with the sticks is I got the short ones. I think they're the 20-inch, and when you have all four of them up, you're only 10 feet in the air. So that was the only thing. I'm kind of short, so my stride isn't great to get my feet up. I can't have a ton of space between the sticks, so for me, I can only get about 10 to 13 feet. I want to be a little bit higher than that, so that was my only issue with it. But besides for that, I love the harness and I love the saddle. This stand is, it's comfortable. Again, these probably aren't the best boots to be doing this in, but do everything in a muck boot. But it's a comfortable stand. I could chill out like this all day and just kind of, you can rest your knees up against the tree and just chill. It'll be definitely different to shoot out of it this year because you have to shoot, if you're going to archery hunt out of it, you have to shoot pre-season out of the saddle because it's a different motion, because you're going to be leaning and you have to get up over everything, and you just have to make sure this is out of the way, which it will be, but you have to be able to swing around the tree and to be able to shoot there, and 360 degrees, that's part of having the saddle. So you really want to be able to lean into everything and see what everything is. So it'll be different. We got to shoot, we got to get set up for it, but I'm definitely excited to try to kill a deer out of the tree, out of the saddle this year. It'll be different than just a regular tree stand. So we hope to have some more videos on this in the future, and you'll see it during our archery hunts, and we're going to try to get Hunter in the stand now. So
I mean, it's not bad.
the harness comfortable?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's different. Yeah, 300 pounds right here, so she's good, but
This is the only saddle harness on the market. I think it's rated for 350 pounds. I know it's more than 300. So while he's enjoying himself up there, I'm gonna go get some coffee. All right, so to take this down, it's as easy as push this button, pull it out, take this little knot, pull it around the tree. You can wrap it up, and you're on your way. Alrighty guys, so that was the XOP, which stands for Extreme Outdoor Products saddle harness, and the Hawk Helium sticks and platform. So for me, I'm really excited, as I had said, to be using it this year, and I think that it'll be an awesome thing in my arsenal, and I do plan on hunting almost solely out of it. There will be places that I'll hunt some of my old stands that I leave up, but For the most part, I do plan on using the saddle, especially down at school. It's something super easy for public land. For public land, it's one of the most no-brainer stands that you can use. Like, it's super easy to throw up, super easy to carry out. Those Hawk sticks weigh nothing. They are an all aluminum platform. They are super duper light and super easy to carry out. What did you think of your first time in it? You've never used one
I've
before.
never used one, never been in one, and surprisingly, I actually felt kind of safe for being a bigger guy like myself. So if that speaks to volumes for it, then definitely something I would recommend. I might have to look into getting one. Not too sure yet. We'll have to see, but wasn't too bad.
It was something. What do you think for public land
I
applications?
think it's the perfect thing to use on public land. It's super easy to carry in, put it up in 5-10 minutes. You're hunting, and then when it's time to go, just climb back down, take the straps off, and you're on your way. So.
The sticks are super easy to climb. I do like the folding stick aspect, but one thing that I did not really love about the folding sticks, as Hunter had pointed out when he first got in it, was if you bump your foot on it, you have to then go back and reset it because they will fold up pretty easy. And I probably could tighten them up a little bit so they don't do that, but that was just something that I had noticed when Hunter was getting in it. If you bump your foot on one of those pegs, it folds right back up.
Mm-hmm.
But it is. It's a solid harness. The harness feels good. The mesh netting on the
You're
butt area,
behind.
yeah, it really does. It feels like a nice seat. I think that's pretty much the only way I can explain it. It does come with another rope, and I know that was not the most textbook climb, all that kind of stuff. It's just how I do it. I know there's safer ways to do it. They do include another rope, so you don't have to use a separate rope for your lineman and your bridge, but I just don't want another one, and we were only 5 feet off the ground. So for that aspect, that is just the way that I did it. So before we get all that in the comments, I just figured I'd give you guys a warning on that. If you are going to be 20, 30 feet in the air, I would definitely recommend always being attached to the tree. So use that other rope as your bridge, and your lineman keep two separate ropes. It would definitely be a good idea, but for the 5 feet off the ground that we were, if that, that was good for us.
All right. Well, hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for tuning in.